So this new ad that Kamala Harris is running is getting a lot of attention right now.
Your turn, honey.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose.
They're at a polling station.
You can vote any way you want.
She's looking at Trump
and no one will ever know.
The two women are looking at each other.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth.
The reason I wanted to just kind of touch on it and speak on it a little bit is because if this doesn't open the eyes of especially evangelical Christians that they need to get out and vote, nothing else will. And we won't even talk about the abortion issue and thinking it's okay for a baby to be aborted up until 9 months. And again, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole of pro-choice, pro-abortion. All I want to say is, as a Christian man myself, this video really bothered me because the way I see this video, what it's doing is it is encouraging lying to our spouses. So to those of you who hold marriage in a high regard, like I do, lying or bearing false witness is going to cause issues in your marriage. Having a spouse that you cannot trust is going to cause issues in your marriage. You see, in God's eyes, there's no such thing as a little white lie. A lie is a lie. And see, one thing I've learned over the years, because I am a sinner saved by grace and a man who used to lie, when you lie, you end up having to come up with other lies to cover the previous lies. But if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you lied about. So what bothers me is this ad was approved by this particular Democratic Party, and they're basically saying that it's okay to lie to your spouse under certain circumstances. I remember when I saw this ad, it kind of made me sick to my stomach, because I know everybody in this country is not a Bible-believing Christian person. I know that. But one thing I have learned, having been an atheist at one time and now a Bible-believing Christian man, lying to your spouse will cause trust issues. And I'm taking this ad that is a political ad, and I'm making it about marriage, and I'm making it about the family, because one thing that Satan understands is that if you destroy the family, you destroy the foundation of everything. You really do. Taking men out of the homes destroys the family. God is a God of order, not a God of chaos. When you start disrupting his standards and his foundations, you're going to have nothing but problems. So I have a huge problem with this ad because of what it propagates and what it pushes. Husbands and wives should not be lying to each other, even about something as simple as voting. Now, are there going to be couples that have a difference of opinion? Yeah, no, there's couples out there where you have a husband that might be a Democrat and a spouse that's a Republican, but nothing is worth lying about, because all that does is leads to other issues in the marriage where you think it's okay to lie. It's a slippery slope. So again, I'm not trying to preach to y'all. I just wanted to bring light to the belief system of the Democratic Party. And this is not all Democrats, I know that. But these are the people that a lot of people in this country are wanting to vote for. And if you want to vote for a candidate that is pro-abortion, if you want to vote for a candidate who is pro-lying, and I could go down the list, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz is the candidate for you. The last thing I want to say about all of this is we all need to get out there and vote, especially those of you Christians that may be on the fence or even thinking, I'm not voting because I can't stand Donald Trump and I don't like Kamala Harris. But the thing is, what you're failing to see is if you don't let your voice be heard, you're allowing whatever comes. I've heard numbers that there are millions of evangelical Christian people that just don't vote. It doesn't matter who you get. I heard Dr. Ben Carson say this recently. Unless Jesus Christ is on the ballot, You're going to have flawed, sinful man or woman, in this case, on both sides. Doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican. We're all sinners. We're all fallen. We're all jacked up. So get out and vote. Look at the issues that concern you the most and vote with your conscience. I know where I stand. Do you? I love you guys.